blue ball. There you go. Hopefully that should work now. He says famous last words. Or infamous last words. There you go. There you go, you lovely lot. Okie dokies. Lemon smokies. So, let's have a little bit of funsies. Famous last words. Doing some putty. Or using some putty. Yeah, hope everyone's alright. Hello, Corvus. Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing? How are we doing? Oh, God. Yeah, I got this plastic putty set. Yeah, just chilled. Just ultra chilled. Nearly fell asleep on the sofa with the doggos. I haven't used any of this stuff for years. Years and years and years and years. Can't remember. Do I need to snip off the end? Sorry, my brain is like a bleh. You can kind of gather. It's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I think it's coming out. Is it? Me being a Muppet. You're like, what's new there then? Yep. I haven't used this stuff in so long. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, God. Ah! Oh, you can't make this up. 2 seconds. Oh. Oh, you can't make it up. I was like, am I being a fool? I'm being a fool of a took, aren't I? Being a fool of a took. You can't make it up, can you? Now, where was my stabby stabs? Where's my stabby stabs? Where's my sculpting stabby stabs? I used to have sculpting stabby stabs. You can tell I'm so well prepared, aren't I? Yeah, there are. No, I'm not going to deny that at all. But, I need to find my sculpting tools. I have no idea where they've gone now. Oh, I may do. Ha! There they are. But yeah, How are we all doing? Except for being an absolute muppet. I am so well organised. Not. I'm gonna leave it a bit proud because then I can always sand it back, can't I? But yeah, how's everyone's day been? May not be the cleanest. Hello, Munch. Hello, hello, hello. Want to know the tool I use most often for that? The Citadel textures. Oh, yes. Hello, Munch. How are we doing? In a minute, I'm going to go along with the soft end and spread it out a bit more. But yeah, I can see the texture spreader being a very useful tool for this. But how are we all doing? How are we all doing? But I'm not too fussed, you know, if I got to do a bit of sanding, you know what I mean? But how we all do? Just got back from Trellis, had to take someone. What? Oh, fair enough. Well, hopefully, I do hope it went as smoothly as possible. You know what I mean? Genuinely speaking, it's never nice to, you know, go off to hospital, you know what I mean? 100%, 110%. Hello, educated. Hello, hello, hello. How we doing? Don't mind me, I am just... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to muddle my way through. Like a lot of us. Ah, no, that's good. Okay, at least they're in the best place. You know what I mean then? Yeah, 100%. No, 110%. That's a good. That's probably the best way to look at it. Yeah, getting the care that they need, whatever that care might be. You know what I mean? I warn you now, my brain is so frazzled these past couple of weeks and stuff like that. I probably don't make a lot of sense. I'm good, thanks. Just finishing models, so taking a bit of time to... Oh, very nice. What I'm going to do as well, I'm going to have a wee gander through the Discord in a little bit. So if anyone's got anything that we've been working on, please put it in there. I want to try... I keep saying it. I want to really try and pull my finger out and get back into the old content creation. But a lot of things just drag me away, kicking and screaming. But yeah, what did you finish? How long does it take for this stuff to dry? No, it doesn't say. That's fine. I'm going to leave you in your box. Let that dry and then I can sand it. Finished the Imperium magazine. Oh, very nice. That's the one where he's holding the sword up, like kind of defending himself from an above attack, is it? Hopefully I got the right one. Ah, spot on. By the way, while that's drying, I've been doing some hobbying. My wall of inspiration has run low late. Yeah, my will, sorry. Drying that. I done something. And it started out from these. Whee! So yeah, and I turned it into that. It's a bit. I remember painting up that plasma pistol many moons ago. Gave it away. I think Gus has it. But yeah, happy with it. That's not a knife, that's a spoon. Ah, you know Knifey Spoony. But yeah. I got a few videos. I'm currently in the process of recording another one. Process of binding the PLA together. And then I got another one where I show how I actually paint it. Just... the other half, bless her, she knows I've been in a creative rut. But she knows I like doing stuff like this because you switch off your brain. You don't need to worry about doing eyeballs and fine detail because, yeah, this isn't realistic, but it's just, you know what I mean? People have been there. It's the same with painting terrain. You can go as hyper detail on terrain as you like, but something like this, for me personally, it's just switch off the brain, use a few rattle cans, then use a few paints like I use TT Combat. I used my homemade black wash, sponged it on to get the texture going. You know what I mean? Next, I've got in the pipeline, because I'm going to that Roll the Dice Expo, I'm printing off a few more of these knives, cosplay knives. I'm going to glue them together, and then I sell them for like 20 quid a time. I need to work on some terrain. I need to actually work on board stuff, you know what I mean? Game stuff. I need to do something. So what I'm probably going to do is print out another bolt pistol. Because I've got one, I'm going to print out another bolt pistol, another couple, and paint one up. So then I'll have combat knife, bolt pistol. I'm going to redo. Yeah, I'm doing them. Yeah, I'm doing the combat knives. Obviously not painted; they'll be glued together. 20 quid. And bolt pistols and stuff like that. So it's like a cosplay section because I'm there for 2 days. So funnily enough, I want plenty of stock. But anyway, I'll carry on instead of me shilling myself. But there you go. It's nothing fancy. It's nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all. If I was going to sell this one, I honestly don't know. I genuinely don't know. Genuinely don't know. I'd have to figure that out, like maybe 50, 60 quid. If I was going to sell it, I would fill in the seam. I didn't have any putty, and I was just in a rut. So I just went, screw it, I need to get out of the rut, so I've done a bit of hobbying. So I'd fill in the seams, you know what I mean? $1 million. But yeah. But I have been having some fun with rainbow filament. That one went nuts because it's concentric print. And this is a more standard print. Went a bit nutsy. But anyways. Where's my coffee? Where's my coffee? I'll stick it on my whistle. It's cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, so the concentric one, yeah, I don't know. Bit different. In the kettle, mate. Yeah, honestly. But yeah, I'm currently printing out a tome, a D&D D20 inspired tome that you open up and it has an insert. And the one I'm doing is it splits it in half, so you can put like a Magic the Gathering deck or a TCG deck one side, dice the other, or you could put like character sheet model. A tome. It's going to take me 16 hours to print out the cover of the tome, and it's 6 hours to then print out the insert. So I'm using both FDM printers. 16 hours on the new carbon, and 6 hours on the ender. So, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Now, let's sort out this F up. Now, I did have an old brush. don't mind me a second. I haven't used plastic putty in years, so I forgot it gets quite mucky. Yes, what I did use for the PLA stuff was this stuff here, plastic glue, plastic super glue. It like semi-cures it, like semi-melts it. Hopefully that makes some form of sense. What I'm going to do a minute, I'm just going to get a little bit of water a second and try a little trick in a minute. Oh, yes. PL1s are good. I will say a carbon is really good because it's enclosed. That's the one I've recently got hold of. But it's whatever really suits, suits your fancy. God. Don't mind me, I'm trying to break everything, not. I understand I need to go around and do quite a bit of sanding once this is all dry. I'm looking at upgrading mine to a Saturn 4 mainly because I want FEP sheets and I have oh, jeez. Yes, you need to do a little bit of hunting, don't you, good sir? Yeah, certain FDM printers just, how do I put it? Not FDM, sorry, SLA. SLA? SLA? Isn't it? As soon as they go like out of production for too long, the prices get excruciating for them. Just filling up any obvious seams. I know this is probably not entertaining for you, lovely lot. So I bought £15 6 FEPs from Amazon with a bigger VAT, so I'm hoping. Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, I will find you some. I've actually hopefully got a collaboration on the way with Cheetu Box. Weird, I know. With one of their quick release VATs. I've got the VAT, but they're sending me an upgrade kit. That is their latest wave. And what it is yes, you buy a little bit more expensive VATs. Oh, sorry, FEP sheets. But they already have pre-punch holes, so you put them in, and you just grip it round. There is a cheaty way of getting FEP, alright? You buy them bulk as the sheets and then you cut it to size, but it is fairly expensive in the initial purchase, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, yeah. It was something that I've been looking at doing and stuff like that. Obviously, with a few printers that I've got and stuff like that, it does work out a little bit cheaper. Yeah, I learned it the hard way with my Mono 4K. Great printer. But you could only get pre-made fact sheets that had the plastic ring already on them. So I then bought a metal VAT replacement, which then allowed you to put your own fact sheets in. I'd still recommend the Mono to anyone, but yeah, it was just something that... It was my very first printer. I didn't realise that. Yep, that's actually what I'm showcasing for them on the hot vats. So I'm working more on the Saturn 3 little series. So I've actually got a video coming out very shortly of how to set one up. Just stabbed myself with the metal sculpting tool. It will be the upgraded version. I've got the first version. They're sending me the upgraded version. And funnily enough, one of my three Saturn 3 printers has a very small pinprick hole in the fap sheet. So I can use it as a video of, see how long it takes you to, you know, swap over a fap sheet. You know, pros and cons, if that makes sense. Pardon me. I need to let that dry. But that's a big boy. Yeah, big boy. Yeah, very big boy. I had silicon sculpting tools somewhere and I've misplaced them. Not very clever, was it? You got to straighten that back up. Because he is a big boy. Because then if I put that on there... Work on... Oh, very nice. There you go. That's how big he is. He's a big boy. Yeah, so, yeah, that does sound about right, Munch. Yeah, normally my ones are about a centimetre or so, like, bigger, and then you put them on and you trim it 100%. You've got a printer yourself, you know. It is a big boy. Oh, look at the... Wait a minute, just to give you an idea. Alright. That's the size of its base. Wait a minute. Oh, me being a muppet. Look. That's the size of its base. Now. Oh, it's 100... I want to say it's 160 mil. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I can confirm it for you. $130. It's a 130 base. It's a 130 base. $130 base. This is when I'm told that my base is on too small or something now at this point. Ah. Oh, anyway. I have been doing other bits and pieces related to MK6 Printing because I need to kind of refresh it. Been doing trophies. Trophies. As well. Which isn't bad. And dice dispenser. So I've been keeping busy, one way or another. I don't know if it's quite out of mischief, I'm not sure. Hammer, Arm and Hammer toothpaste logo. Sorry? I get so confused. What, these ones? Oh. So, I've got it in such a way that I can... I don't know what happened with that print. It went a bit weird. But I can write on there, like, first place, second place, most sporting, blah, blah, blah. But yeah. I even have a trophy where it's a Space Marine painting like a Chaos Space Marine. for like best painted or something. But let me move these knifey things out the way. Give myself a little bit of room. Alright, empty out this a second. This is water. I did find some old Miller putt as well, so I may be using that later on at some point. But I've got a Batman crew that I need to glue up. Oh, and Votan bits. Huh, forgot I had these in there. Don't tell GW. Ha. Look at the little penguin. Look at the penguin. These are random upgrade bits that I printed out for Votan ages ago. So let's have a little look-see and see what we can do, shall we? Torpedo penguin. Ah, I forgot there was stupid penguins like that. But yeah, I hope everyone's been doing something half decent today. Obviously, Munch had a interesting time at the hospital. I really need to put these in the cabinet because they've been stuck out here for too long. The ones I've done on my last stream. Oh, and by the way, I reprinted out Quincy Sharp, and now his staff isn't busted anymore. Got Two-Face, Penguin, Poison Ivy, Mad Hatter, Mr. Scarecrow, Ace the Bat Hound, Joker, Mr. J, and Harleen Quinzel. I've got a few things to keep me out of mischief, he says. So, I need a few bases. Yeah, so that's the different beads for the FDM printing. You got concentric, as you can see there, and just straight zigzag. Need to do a few more of these smaller bases because I'm going to burn through them. That's going out of fashion. Yeah, I don't know what happened to this one. Slipped off the bed a little bit. But I was going to hazard a guess. So unless I'm mistaken, that's his one. Let's glue the bases on a minute. No worries, no worries. Fingers crossed it all goes smoothly for you, Munch. Honestly. Fingers crossed it goes smoothly. Alright. God. Yeah, the other half is currently still between jobs at the moment. She's doing evening cleaning for like at a local hospital. Yeah, so that's... These are off the older printer. I done a huge batch of them on the older printer, didn't I? Yeah, so they're off the older one. This is the newer one, the carbon. Feels off like nothing. Not disputing the older printer, because the older printer is great. Ow. Yep. Yeah, what's everyone got planned for their week then, if anything? I'm going to see if I can recycle this PLA. Not into reels, because I haven't got that kind of money to recycle it into more filament. But I'm going to use the old silicon mold trick and heat it up. See if I can make stuff out of it. Like, I see people making like skulls and stuff out of molds and things, and I'm like, that's actually quite cool. Stops it going to waste. Because I personally don't like waste. While I'd like to say I'll finish some miniatures, I'm not sure. No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Like, I genuinely have had no enthusiasm to do any form of wargaming so far this year. So I can't preach to anyone going, oh, you need to do your miniature. It's kind of, I can't. People just do what they can do. And just go from there, you know what I mean? No worries, no worries. That's all anyone can do. I think what isn't helping is I'm so regressively back now. No worries, no worries. I was just saying, you know, I can't tell people, oh, you got to do hobbying and all this and all that, because I've done no hobbying really this year, so I'm in no place to tell anyone to they need to do X, Y, and Z. Let us glue some bit bigger models down. Yeah, Hobby Heaven, a great place to buy bases in GW style for a really reasonable price. Left some printing. Oh, okay, very nice. I'll warn you now, the other half's now home, because you can hear the doggies whimpering. So if you can hear doggies, that's why. Hello, hello, by the way. I thought I did say hello. Hopefully I did. You can hear it. It's like they're being stabbed or something. I'll get the music playing. Yeah. Hello, currently streaming. Yeah, how are we doing? How's work? Fair enough. Corvus says hello. She'll say hi in a minute. She's just sorting herself out. And I would surmise she's going out to check on the guinea pigs. Guinea pigs. You know what I mean. Now these sculpts are flaming gorgeous. I just wish the producers of it, the game, actually pulled their finger out and supported the game more. Because they're freaking stunning. Absolutely stunning. But hey ho, you can't get everything, can you? Because I know Batman and DC isn't everyone's forte. Some people, you know, Marvel and stuff, and maybe here, you know, comic, you know, style things are your thing. That's fine. You can still kind of admit it's gorgeous. Yes, okay. I can hear her huffing and puffing out there. There you go. Yeah, how is everyone doing? I'm just cleaning up all the gunk around my super glue. Yes, they are very excitables. What I'll do, I'll get them to come in a minute. Let me just put that away a minute. Don't want to accidentally do it and they just come in and scat themselves. Hello, doggy woggies. Hello, doggy woggies. Hello. Doggy. Hello, everyone. Hello, doggy woggies. Hello. You gonna say hello? You gonna say hello, Foxy? Come here. Oh. Oh. Yes, you're gonna say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello.
They're doing very well.
Oh, what? What?
As you can see, lovable as ever.
Oh, you're real cool. Okay.
Stop.
What's this? Oh, you want to come up here as well? Oh.
Get your hand down.
Her tail's going nuts. You can probably see that. Oh, where's Mummy going? Oh, it's Mummy left yours. Mummy left yours. Oh, it's Mummy left yours. Oh no! You can tell she's a mummy girl. You can tell her she's a mummy girl. You see that? Look at those tails. Look at that tail. Go. Come on. There you go. She launched herself. She launched herself. She's all gone. Oh. Picked up dirt in my eye. She did. Clearly. Alright, so I need 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 14. I need 14. Ah. I then need 2 more of these ones. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Yep. Got those ready. Okay. Got tons of Batman models to actually glue together. And tons isn't an understatement. Oh. What do you want in here, madam? What do you want, Kiki? What do you want? Is Mummy not giving you love and attention? You want to come here? Is that what it is? 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 You only come in here because Mummy isn't giving you love and attention. Go on, out. Out. Go, skip. Yep, it's definitely, it's a weird thing because there seems to be more and more people around like talking about it and doing it because of the 3D printing thing. But the problem is, because Night Models have just like dumped it to the 3D printing side, it's kind of been left to very much community driven, which is not a great thing, not gonna lie. It isn't a great thing. But what are you gonna do? It is a catch-22 situation. Out, Bronze, out. You're not hungry. Out. So it's very much a, what do you do kind of situation. Because it definitely makes people think, how do I put it, like, is it Night Models' last grab of cash before they lose the DC license? For you know, because they have the license for Harry Potter and stuff like that, as well as DC and Batman because of Warner Brothers. So are they trying to get as much as they can before it all gets wiped out? Because my business head says yes, because it's like, because they've been so not very good with stuff, they know their time is up. And the thing is, doing my mini factory thing is a lot less financial strain than doing an actual full-blown production. Did it have a solid community for when? It had a solid community before, but Night Models was always a running joke, for better or for worse, of how poor they ran it. Hopefully that makes some form of sense. because there's a very, very lovely and 9 out of 10 supportive team, community when it comes to Batman and Night models. Well, a strong community can keep the game for decades like a blood bowl. Yes. Oh no, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. That's why I'm grabbing whatever I can for the moment, because you never know when your next meal's coming around, if that makes sense when it comes to this kind of stuff. Balls. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward. I'm just curious where all my balls keep disappearing off to. Yeah, it's a bit like, regrettably, dare I bring it up, what's happening to Griffin Gaming. Yeah. Obviously there's only so much business that can be done with the nature of the business, so yeah. Yeah. It's a genuine shame because it's a lovely excuse to get out and about. But not much that can be done, regrettably. Very much regrettably. I'm planning on coming up to Essex at some point in the future when I save up the pennies, because UK Games Expo kind of wiped my funds, even though I didn't really spend any real money up there. It's just still a fair few pennies for like hotel and stuff like that. And whether people like it or not, the food cost is like, geez, kind of, yeah. Look at the little one. So dinky.
As far as I'm concerned, this Saturday night, there's not even gonna be a fight.
I will torture his body so that
Hello,
his soul learns
Charles.
to be humble.
I'm gonna knock him out round one, bitch.
God chose me for this fight. God is the teacher. Derek is the student.
Wait. What did you say again?
Hello. I think I need to change some of these shout outs here. I haven't touched them in years. How are we doing, good sir? How we all doing? How we doing? Hopefully all right. What did you get up to this evening? Space Marine 2, I presume, because that's what the announcement was pinging off. Yes, welcome in, you lovely lot. If you're new around here, my name's Mark. I am from Southwest England, Cornwall to be precise. How are we doing, good sir? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't need to apologise. Don't need to apologise at all. Don't need to apologise one bit. It's absolutely fine. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Go and rest up. Go and rest up, mate. Go and rest up. Go and rest up. But yes, welcome one and all. Welcome one and all. As I said, my name's Mark from sunny Cornwall. It's actually been very sunny this weekend. I'm trying to get back into the old habit of hobbying and stuff. Done it religiously for many years. I'm trying to get back into it. But yeah, let me sort out the focus, because I thought I sorted out the focus and it's gone like, no, you didn't sort out the focus. Alright, let's try that. Hopefully that's better. But mate, honestly, get some rest if you need some rest. So yeah, how's everyone's weekend been going? How are we all doing? Wave 25 Siege, and then Wave 6 on normal kept going for work and life. Oh, fair enough. Oh, is that, you mean 11th edition? That's what I presume you mean. Yep. It's my brother's first time doing a pre-order for Games Workshop. He's done plenty of pre-orders in the past for other things. Done a pre-order on the Saturday, paid the 180, paid for track shipping and all this and all that. It says it's been dispatched, the tracking says they've got it, but the payment still hasn't gone out and there's no update since. Yeah. At this point, he could have just gone to a local game store and just purchased it already. And some people are getting it like being told, oh yeah, it will arrive Tuesday, something like that. Other people has arrived early. If any would be left. Yeah. That's the problem. If now they've ran out, he's pre-ordered it from Games Workshop. So if they prat him around, sorry, I'm tired of people defending Games Workshop all the time. It's tiresome. It is tiresome. But hey ho. You know. Like, they've had plenty of time to build up stock and all this, and if people turn around and say, oh, they weren't expecting, no, that's a load of BS. A load of BS. They work 2 to 3 years in advance. They know how much advertising they put up. They know how hyped things will get. They know all this. And they keep more and more for their own supply so they don't run out. And it incentivizes people to order through them, not their local game stores. Which is a load of business sense, great. Customer service sense, questionable. And then they do stuff like that. And then you see the stories of people going into local gaming stores and they're getting the Armageddon early. Yeah, Rob, my brother, he's got it through UPS. UPS, if I remember correctly. But yeah, hopefully they get it sorted. Think they got it part of the way handed promo and then got midday. It's like, yeah. It's just weird. As I said, it's just weird. Just very weird. Fingers crossed they pull their finger out and get it done. But yeah, what's everyone got planned for their weekend? Not weekend. Week. Or what have you been doing over the weekend? Oh yeah. Chaz, do you want to see something interesting? And it is 40k related. He's there like, oh, go on. Trying to keep some money back so reinstalls and upgrade that I built my own extra menus lying around. Oh, that's fair enough. Being careful with the pennies is the best way to be. So, there you go. Printed and painted it. And when it's printed, I cut it up and done it myself. but that's the handle. And that's your blades. So yeah, there you go. And it's quite robust. I've glued it together using plastic super glue. I've already got a bolt pistol printed. Done that a little while ago. I'll get a plasma pistol redone because I've done that a while ago. Painted up and done it as a giveaway. I think Gus actually has it. And I think I got an Absolver bolt pistol file that I could do at some point. So I've got a few. I've got a few that I could actually go through. Famous last words. I've got them on the site, or some of them on the site to for people to purchase. I can't currently print one now because I'm currently printing out something really quite fancy at the moment. So I don't really have the luxury. I think I can print out, I think I got files for a storm bolter, a bolter, redo that one, not happy with that. Yeah, by all means, put it in the Discord, Chaz, if you got anything that you're working on. I'm so rusty doing this. And it's the same for anyone who's joined. I do have Discord. I haven't really used it in quite a while, so it's kind of, not gonna lie, it's a bit dead air. But I do want to get it back up and firing again. Not gonna lie, thank you, Corvus. Thank you. Do want to get it back up and firing. Funnily enough, I managed Troll Trader auction Discord, and there's like over 400 people on there now. Been pissing about with some of my own games, so... Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, just prattling around a bit. Yeah, 100%. You're right, sweet. Okay. I got that tome thing printing. So hopefully that'll be done by midday tomorrow. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough, Charles. Well, in a minute I'm going to jump into Discord and see if anyone's put anything in there. I think Corvus put something in there. People are more than welcome to put stuff in there. As I said, trying to wake it back up. No worries, no worries. Lurking, I need out of this seat. No worries, good sir. No worries at all. No worries at all. I remember what that felt like, trust me. Don't need to tell me twice. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. I'll take you up on that at some point when I've my brain back in one piece. I'll take you up on that, good sir. Much love back. Yeah, so I need to reprint 2 of these because the details just didn't come out brilliant, and her elbow slipped. His back got all scarred up, so I'm going to reprint those. And I'm going to look at printing out some Imperial Agents proxies. Come on. There you go. Yeah, so 2 reprints. Isn't horrendous. 2 little reprints. Let's have a look. Let's see the chord of this. Ooh. Oh damn, Corvus has been working. Heresy, Ultramarine, Demos Pattern, Rhino. Predator, not Rhino, my apologies. Is that non-metallic metal I see there? Very nice. I love how it's popping. I genuinely love how that's popping. And you still like your pastel kind of colours, which is brilliant because it really contrasts really nicely. Yeah, that is... Damn, that's making me want to get back into painting again. Good. Love it, love it, love it. This is a project for the Predator miniatures scale. Well, 6 foot. 5 to 6 weeks. Oh, jeez. Okay, so the Infernus Marine is about, what, 3/4 the height of like the first level? About 3/4 the height, I think we can agree on that. Jeez. Jeez. That's very impressive. Oh god. Inside and out. Yeah, I could see like little... Yeah, you've done the inside... Yeah, I could see the inside bit through like... Oh god. And the only bits I could see were like dry brushed. Like end dry brush potentially? Or like the wood. Everything else has just been layered up. Dry brush and a little bit of like, you know, the brickwork. Jeez. Yeah, that... No wonder... Yeah, no wonder it took you like 5 or so weeks. I can see why that took time. I can definitely see why that took time. 110%. See what? Yeah, I can most definitely see why that took a wee while to get through. Right, so I am probably going to love you and leave you there. Wait a minute, let me just... before I love you and leave you, let's see how the putty's drying a minute. Because I don't know how long the putty takes to dry. It's dry-ish, but I'm going to leave it overnight. And then I'm going to go along and sand it down. I made a mucky connection, but hey ho. 12 to 24 hours. Oh, okay, so I'll have a look at this like tomorrow morning before I go work. and give it a gentle, gentle dry brush. I may give it a second application to really fill in that seam. Because a friend of mine for sanding. Perfect, thank you. Yeah, a friend of mine, he got that a while ago, so I have no idea how it's printed or anything like that. And then I'll give that another coat around that loincloth because that was a slip print that I needed to redo. I may need to give it another coat. And go along and use my little scrubbing pencil. This is designed for like cleaning collectible coins, so you can go along and use that to scrub and not quite sand but like scrub it down. Hopefully that makes sense. No, that's brilliant. That is going to be a very big boy. Well, put it in retrospective, that's wait a minute. Huge, absolutely huge. You're going to be a big boy, aren't you? Jeez, you is going to be a big boy. But yes. Here's a trick to 3D print that might not stick together. One side super glue, the other side filled with liquid cream stuff. Also cat filled. Oh yeah, because then the green stuff just fills out. Makes logical sense. Definitely makes logical sense. 100%. That does make logical sense. Yeah. In theory, if I had realised sooner that I didn't need to cut that nozzle, I may have not cut it so thin, but it is what it is. Before I pierced it, the green stuff putty. It is what it is. It is what it is. Can't complain. We live and learn, don't we? But yes, thank you very much for joining me this evening, you lovely, lovely lot. We are going to go off and raid in. Let's see who's about. Doesn't work for silly putty. That's fair enough, that's fair enough. I have no worries. We're going to say hi probably to Studio J7. Say hi. I won't hang around too long because I got bits and pieces I need to do before I hit the hay. But yes, thank you all for coming along. Very much appreciated. Regrettably, because I am at this moment in time currently working till 10 o'clock, I don't see any point by the time I get home and sort myself out like 11, 12 o'clock doing the stream that late. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm waffling your ears off. Take care. Look after yourself. Ta-ra for now.